Hi there, Maggie here again. I want to show you another way to use Inka Gold. This is the product that we got in our kit this month. We got it in steel blue and also in gold. And if you go look in the store, you will find lots of other really pretty colors. So what I have here is a Tim Holtz Alterations embossing folder. And I have a scrap of coordinations. Can you see that? It is blue. And I have embossed it using the Tim Holtz folder. Okay, now I'm going to take my sanding block. I happen to have one of these little Tim Holtz blocks, which I think is so cute. My husband loves it because he has the big industrial size version. And he thinks it's funny that I have tools like him. Anyway, you don't have to have a sanding block, just a piece of sanding paper, but I'm going to sand my paper a little bit. And this is a work in progress, by the way. I haven't planned out what I'm doing, so you're going on a little creative journey with me. I'll probably start and stop the camera a few times while I figure out what's next. But anyway, I love embossing and sanding coordinations paper. It's just so pretty. Okay, so you can see that the detail on the clock faces has come out. I'm going to turn this other light off, see if that helps. I don't know. Maybe that's better. Okay, so now in the other video that I did, I showed you how to use Inka Gold with a paintbrush and watering it down. This time I'm going to use it more like Rub and Buff. I don't know if you've ever used that product, but it's a nice product that you just rub onto a surface and it gives it a really nice metallic finish. And it's a nice product, but it's not water soluble, and so it makes a big mess and I get my fingers all icky. So I really love Inka Gold because it is water soluble. So I'm just going to take the little pot and I'm going to stick my finger in it, and I am going to rub this on the surface of my tag that I've got going here. See, isn't that neat? If you all remember that really gorgeous tag that Alda did using the Rub and Buff, it's a similar concept, but I just wanted to show you that you could accomplish a similar thing with this Inka Gold. My nails are getting kind of long. I'm getting ink. Okay, had a little technical malfunction there. The camera toppled over, but not a problem. Got it all fixed. We're ready to go. Okay, I do find that putting just a little tiny bit of water on the Inka Gold, just like a drop, gives you a lot creamier, makes it a lot creamier and a lot easier to rub it on. So I'm thinking this is going to be a New Year's tag, and so we've got clocks because New Year's is all about time. Have you made a New Year's resolution yet? I don't make New Year's resolutions for the most part because you know what, you're just going to break them, right? So why set yourself up for failure? That's kind of the way I think about it. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, what am I going to do next? Let's do some distressing. So I'm going to distress this tag with my Ingveld Distressor. This is the greatest tool in the world, by the way. I love it. If you don't have one, you want it. Trust me, you do. Okay, so I told you I was feeling real silly and creative today. So I think what I'm going to do with this tag is I'm going to make it blue. And I'm going to use this steel blue Inka Gold, my little sponge that I showed you in the earlier video. I've got some water on my craft mat, and I've still got ink on this little plastic cap. I'm going to use that, and I'm just going to color this tag blue. Most of the tag is not going to show because I'm going to put the other tag over top of it. Okay, got this tag all done, got it dry. Now I'm really going to get kind of crazy. No idea if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a try. I've got some alcohol ink here in Slate. Put a drop of that on my alcohol ink applicator. You know, these are the little felt kind of pads, just a little drop. And I've got some gold. Shake that up real good. You're going to put a drop or two of that on there. Seems like I recall reading that I should add a little drop of alcohol blending solution. So we've got all of that on there, and now I'm going to make some streaks on this tag. Wish me luck. I don't know what this is going to look like. Oh, that's kind of subtle. Not really what I was looking for. But we'll add some more black to it. I think I'm looking for black soot, and I'm using slate. That is indeed the problem. We know I've got pitch black, much better color if you want black, and I want black. Okay. Oh yeah. So I'm just kind of making a little random, whoops. A random black plaid. I don't know. This looks pretty funky. Needs more gold, I think, but we'll get there. One thing I am constantly learning in crafting is don't give up. You have something you don't like, don't worry about it. Keep going. Don't stop. Eventually, you will get it where you like it. In all my years of crafting, I don't think I've ever destroyed but one project. And I think that's pretty good. Now, do I like everything I've ever done? No, I don't. I don't like every project I've ever done. I like some better than others, but I would rather spend my time creating something new than doing something over and over again. So my philosophy is work it until you think you've got it as good as you can get it, and then move on. Go to something else. No need to spend your time trying to take a less than perfect project and turning it into something perfect, because sometimes it just doesn't work. So do your best with it and move on. Okay, now, so we're in the moving on stage here. I think what I want to do is add some random gold to this. So I'm going to get my Inca Gold out and my paintbrush, a little water, and I'm just going to brush on some gold here. And I'm just hitting the edges because the rest of it's going to be covered up anyway, so I'm not going to stress. I think I want to stick my finger back in here. Just kind of smudge it up good. Need a little more creaminess in here. So there we go. Here's what we're good. Yeah, I'm just kind of inking up the edges. Letting that black show through just a little bit. Not a lot. It was a good idea gone bad, you know what I mean? Everything can't be perfect. When all else fails, you can take gesso and paint over it and start again, you know? I love this stuff. This is fun. I think I'm going to have to order all the colors. You know, I went crazy on the Stampendous aged embossing powders. I think I got all those colors. Now I'm thinking Inca Gold. My mind might need to have a lot of that too. All right, here's what we've got here so far. Can you see this? I hope so. Okay, I'm back. I've chosen some letters. I don't know if you can see this. This is a T. It comes from, it's a salvage sticker from Tim Holtz. This is the Crowded Attic pad. It's got stickers in it. We don't have the Crowded Attic in the store, but I think we've got seasonal. It probably has a similar letter in it. Anyway, I've picked out the word time, and I've got the letters here in front of me. Going to just put a little gold on it. I want to tie the whole tag in with gold on everything. So I'm just kind of rubbing this on, and then I'm going to kind of rub it off. These are a shiny surface sticker, so it's pretty easy to rub it off. In fact, I'm going to use a little Q-tip dipped in water so that I have more control. And just clean off the center a little bit so you can see the letters pretty good. Just kind of want a aged, funky look to these letters. So, can smear on a little bit here, smear on a little bit there. I love to play. Make a mess, get inky, dirty fingers. Okay. Now, let's put the lid back on this before it dries up. Off to the side. Pull up my letters, clean off my craft mat. Isn't that great how that just wipes right up? I love that. Okay, I want to use foam stickers to apply my letters. So, oops. Where are my tweezers? Today I had the question of the week and I asked you what were your 3 favorite tools. And I forgot to tell you my very favorite tool is my tweezers. I just can't scrap without my tweezers. I get frantic when I can't find them. Isn't that crazy? I'm an accountant, so you know, accountants are crazy by nature. Shona's crazy too. That's because she's an accountant. That's why she and I get along so well. 2 birds of a feather. Except I'm an angel and she's not. Okay. Enough office gossip, as they say. Haha. Peel off the backs. Stick them on here. I hope I can spell this right. I'm just kind of randomly placing them. I don't want anything that looks too neat. Yeah, I don't do straight lines too well. There, how's that look? Can you see? Let's see, let me tilt the camera up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, what I'm going for here is Time Flies, okay? I got a couple of pretty flowers. These are Prima flowers. These are old. They're pretty though, and the blue and the gold kind of matches what I've got going here, so I thought that would be fun. And I've got these gold wings. I think I showed you this a little while ago. That's scrap metal. We have these in the store. I love them. Where's that tag? Okay, now, while I was off camera, I got out one of these little tags. We got some of these in one of our kits. These are 7 Gypsies. And I just took a little ink of gold and did around the edges and across the top. And I'm going to take a black marker. I'm going to write the word flies in the middle of it. And cross your fingers and hope that I like the way it looks, because I don't like my own handwriting. And I don't know how it's going to work on this. How it's going to write on this ink of gold, and I'm not going to be happy if I mess up my tag. So, you got your fingers crossed? Alright, here we go. Okay, that works. That'll do. Time flies. There's the flies. Okay, that's going on the tag. So this is kind of what I'm thinking here. This is going to be the finished product. Whoops, there it goes. So all I have to do now is adhere everything down, and then we'll be done. So this was fun. I want to see you use this ink of gold. Try doing the rubbing it on. It really looks nice. I'm going to finish this up, then I'm going to take a nice photograph so you can really see it. I know it's not showing up that well on this video. Okay, it was fun. See you soon. Bye. Okay, there we go. We have a ribbon attached, and I think this tag is finished, so time to put it to bed. Okay, thanks for watching.